What is asbestos? Why is it dangerous? How can you identify it? And should you let it impact your decision to purchase a home? Well, if you're curious, then you came to the right place, because in today's video, we are going to answer all of your questions about asbestos. Before we get started, if you get any value out of this video or like this kind of content, feel free to subscribe to the channel and join our growing community. And if you're looking to buy, sell, or invest in real estate in the Burlington, Hamilton, or surrounding areas, you can click the link below in this video and book a call directly with me and my team. So what is asbestos? Well, asbestos is a group of 6 different naturally occurring minerals made up of thin microscopic fibers. And because of the strength of these fibers, as well as the resistance to heat, electricity, and corrosion, asbestos was a common additive into a number of different building products. Now, when it comes to your home, asbestos was most commonly found in things like insulation for your attic or insulation wrapping around pipes, plaster for walls or popcorn ceiling, cements for things like stucco, and vinyl floor tiles, and also a number of other different products. So when was asbestos used in these products, and when was it actually banned in Canada? Well, asbestos was used in the building of homes as early as the late 1800s and well into the 1900s across Canada. Starting in 1981, the government introduced a number of regulations to reduce the use, and from there we saw a dramatic drop in products containing asbestos materials. And the reason it was banned is because there was a correlation between the use of asbestos and different types of lung diseases or even cancer. Which brings us to our next point, which is, why is asbestos dangerous? So interestingly enough, when asbestos products are left alone, they're generally considered to be harmless to individuals. There's thousands of homes in Ontario and right across Canada that contain products with asbestos in them, but the homeowners are generally considered safe because those products remain undisturbed. The danger with asbestos comes when products containing it are disturbed and those microscopic fibers become airborne. And after long periods of inhaling these fibers, it can lead to things like lung disease or even cancer known as mesothelioma. So how can you identify asbestos? We know it's in things like plaster or insulation, but it's not used in all of these types of products that were built in the mid-1900s. Well, unfortunately, you can't really tell by just looking at a product if it contains asbestos. The best way to identify if something in your home does contain asbestos is to have an asbestos professional into your home that can take a sample, send it off to a lab, and have it tested to determine whether or not it does in fact contain asbestos. Now, there are DIY kits online for testing this kind of stuff, but I wouldn't recommend it as there are some threats that come with dealing with these materials. Now, if you've identified asbestos products in your home, how can you remedy them? When it comes to asbestos, it's not so much of a remedy as it is a removal of these products. And there's a lot of care and caution that needs to be taken when removing it, and you need the proper protective equipment. So if you're looking at having asbestos products removed from your home, my recommendation would be to hire an asbestos expert that can safely do the removal of these products. And finally, should you let asbestos impact your decision to purchase a home? Well, many homes that contain asbestos are bought and sold every single year. And in cities like Burlington and Hamilton, where you have a number of homes that were built in the early to mid 1900s, there is still going to be homes that contain asbestos. Now, my recommendation if you were looking at a home that may contain asbestos would be to first identify what different types of products may contain asbestos, understand the risks that come with asbestos, and find out how much it would cost to remedy or remove the asbestos from the home. And if you have all of this information and have done your research, I think you can make an educated decision on whether or not to purchase an individual home. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you have any questions at all, please feel free to reach out directly to me. Have a great day, and we'll talk to you soon.